Well, welcome back everybody, and today is our first day back in the lawn after my COVID experience. Had a bad case of COVID back in February, so anyway, today is going to be my first day back in the lawn. However, I had a few people help. They had a couple friends come and put down the prodiamine, and actually Jeremiah, who works with me, he came and did some fertilizer about 2 weeks ago. So today is actually my first day back. So we're going to see how I do. I've gotten most of my energy back, but anyway, thanks for joining in. And today we're going to work on our bedding, working on edging all of our beds. This lawn was, as you can see here, it was a renovation project from back in the fall, so it's really starting to jump now, turn green. So we're excited about getting the beds edged out, a little mulch then, and then we're going to start cutting today and kind of wake up everything. So stay tuned, and we're going to get to work. Okay, so you can see here we've got a lot of weeds that have kind of come up on the edges, and so it really has pretty much erased our work that we did with kind of laying out and edging and getting the contours of the beds. But we're going to take care of that in just a little bit. So I just want to give you an overall view of the lawn. It's looking pretty good. It's it's starting to really green up. I think in the last couple days it's really taken off. So I'm really anxious to get everything edged out, some mulch put down, and then need to sharpen the blades, and we're gonna just kind of take it as it comes today. So anyway, that gives you a good idea of what we're gonna do in our first day back in the lawn. We've got some work to do. Okay, so all right, so what we're going to be doing is just basically putting the edge back on it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around. I'm going to start here at this corner, and I'm going to put the line in there like this. You know what we might need? We might need that grubbing hoe. Okay. But here's what we're going to do: is when I go and do that part, you're going to come back here. You might can do it with this. You're going to pull up a chunk like that.
At an angle, like you just did.
Yeah, at an angle. And then when we put the mulch in it, it'll just kind of fall down in there. Okay. And then we're just going to take all this stuff and throw it in the cart. The grubbing hoe. Come over here.
How you feeling?
Hey, I'm a lot better.
Good.
Lot better.
Good to hear that.
This is my first day really trying to do any work, so we'll see.
Good to hear that.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Step over here, Jeremiah.
Yes, sir.
So,
Oh,
all right.
okay.
So, yeah. Glad to have Jeremiah back, my right-hand man. So the grubbing hoe, you can just take and whack like this, and it might do better than having to push. But you can get that and see.
All right, I'll go get that.
All right, you get that, and I'm also going to go ahead and keep on doing this. Done this for a while now, so I got to where I can pretty much eyeball things and kind of keep my lines smooth. Takes a little practice, but I usually end up doing this every spring, so I get a lot of practice. It always makes it look nice once you get these edges done, and a little bit of fresh mulch really helps things out. The other thing that's kind of good is that we got some rain the last couple days. So if you can time it and do it now when the ground is kind of soft.
Would just kind of do it like this.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, so you can kind of get it with one little swipe there.
Oh yeah.
And then you can go back and kind of clean it up a little bit, but I think that, to me, works the best.
Yes, sir.
Doing it like that. You know, sometimes people rent these edgers, but I swear I think this is just about as fast, and I think it works about as good, really. You get a nice edge on it when you do it this way.
Yes, sir.
So what we're going to try to do is when we get up that grass, to be careful with the grass here, so you don't pull that up, because that's keeps their good edge. I see a lot of grub worms in there, so that's a good sign that the dirt's doing right. All right, why don't you go ahead and clean that up right there, and we'll see how that looks. If you want that bigger shovel, I know you like that.
Oh, this is fine right now.
You can get that. All right, so when you get to that patch of stuff, just kind of take your grubbing hoe and just try to skim it off there.
Skim.
These weeds, like all of these up in here.
Okay.
You don't have to go too deep, just
Get them off the surface, I guess.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. You can see Jeremiah's coming on around. I took the spade and went through and did the outline, and he's coming back now and digging out the little part where the mulch will fall down in. We decided that we would just do this area today. I'm still feeling a little bit of the effects of the COVID, kind of a little bit out of breath, and so we decided to take it easy. We'll go cut some grass. That's a little easier, actually. So anyway, I'll take you around and just kind of walk through here and show you the outline, so you can kind of get an idea of what we got. All right, you can see this is where we started. I'm just going to follow it on around so you can see. Now there may be some places I have to come back and touch up, trim off a little edge where I maybe didn't get exactly straight, but once we cut this and the grass gets up, get the mulch in there, we'll show you that. It should look really good. I did on this tree come out a little further. Probably going to plant some laribe around this just to give it a nice soft edge. I've got it pretty thick around some of the other flower beds, and it seems to do pretty good. But anyway, we're getting there. We'll bring you back once we get the mulch. Well, it's 1 week later, and you can see behind me, we did finally get the mulch down. We were not able to get it done that day. We went out, did some mowing and other things, and had to come back to that this week. So as you can see, it did a pretty nice job. We still got some planting to do trying to figure out what we want to put around the tree. But getting the mulch in, now you can really see the nice lines to the beds. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it took a couple weeks to get it finished, but that's the way these things go sometime. I always like to show kind of the before and after, and I think it helps. A lot of times you'll see a video that just kind of shows the before or whatever, and you don't really see the results. I like being able to show you the results. So anyway, thanks for joining, and we got more videos coming up on, we're getting lots of calls now for doing mulching and spring cleanups, and so we'll be showing you some of those. That's right. If you don't do anything else, be kind to people and inspire somebody by example. Take care, and God bless.